Welcome to Health Conscious Monster, an informative guide for monstrous races concerned with personal health and well-being. I am Mandoo, your dragon-blooded half-vampire monster life coach. In this episode, we will discuss a few issues regarding a monster's digestion. Aside from eating food to fuel your body, some monsters rely on regurgitating to feed their young. When some monsters are born, they don't have the ability to properly chew or digest food, so they rely on their parents to do it for them. To many civilized societies, this practice is disgusting, so it's a good idea to find a private place to do it if you're in a city. Now, the disgusting factor I mentioned can be used tactically. Regurgitating in self-defense is a move rarely expected by opponents. Be it blood, stomach acid, or your last meal, nothing quite shocks somebody like being barfed on. Though this will likely distract and repulse your opponent for a turn or two, you did just puke, so expect to be nauseated yourself for a moment. Another tactical move for monsters big enough is swallowing whole, but there are some downsides to that. Assuming that adventurer you just gulped is still alive and has a weapon, they're going to be frantically slicing at your guts trying to get out. As much of an iron stomach as you think you have, that will cause some ulcers at least, and if they do cut their way out, permanent scarring and likely gastric issues for the rest of your life. Treating gastric issues can be a delicate matter if you don't have regenerative or magical means to heal. Again, I suggest consulting an herbalist for the right plants and minerals to treat things like acid reflux, indigestion, ulcers, gas, IBS, constipation, and diarrhea. I'll stress again what I mentioned in the last episode. Watch what you eat. There's one more subject I want to touch on here. Although most are capable of doing so, some monsters are known for swallowing treasure. What happens to swallowed treasure? Well, from various studies I've researched, many monsters have a special gullet that swallowed treasure gets deposited into. Although control over the gullet varies, most can spit up swallowed treasure with a little concentration and focus. For monsters that have no gullet and swallowed treasure, if you wait too long to throw it up, you'll be waiting even longer to retrieve it. Even then, there's no guarantee it won't get caught up in your guts and cause even bigger problems. I say play it safe, and don't swallow something unless you plan on digesting it. So there you have it. I hope these basic guidelines and suggestions for digestion have been enlightening for you. So don't forget to embrace your inner monster, and I'll smell you later. That was the accordion.